playing this game with my brain. Must be why I'm such a terrible driver. Oh, yeah, go over that. Turn left. Go straight. Hit those guys right there. Knock them down. Oh, that was not nice. Oh. That's what happens when you play with your brain. This is GTA 4. Oh, and I'm not really playing with my brain. I'm playing with the controller. Well, hello, and welcome back to Greg's Game Room. Now, tonight, I got home from work, and I had this crazy idea that I wanted to put my Xbox 360 down here into my arcade 1-up system. Now, this makes absolutely no sense at all that why you would want to do something like this, but I have this XArcade tank stick. I wanted to kind of put the Xbox into the arcade 1-up and just see what it could do, see how well it looks on that particular screen and how well that it plays. So let's get started. Let me get into this. All right, so my goal is to get that Xbox 360 put in my arcade 1-up system here. Shouldn't be that hard. Should be fairly easy to do. First thing I'm gonna have to do is like move this entire thing out of the way so that I can get back behind there and pull the Xbox out. I'm kind of surprised I'm doing this. Also, hold on. I'm hooking this thing back up. Hooking this back up to it. Because I've already got cables that will hook into the Xbox 360. I've got a couple of games that should be cool on here. Alright, yeah, let me just put this over here. Hold this. First I gotta move the system out of the way just a little bit. This thing's a lot heavier than it looks. Oh. That's as far as I can go. Oh man. This may not be that hard. Alright, first I'll go ahead and dismantle the Xbox here. I don't know if you can see me down here or not. Probably not. Definitely gonna need that power cable. Okay. So here's the 360. A little dusty. Now I gotta get the power cable out of here, which is kind of a hassle. Barely made this hole big enough to fit this through here, so come on, get in there. Oh gosh. It's hard to contort back here. Might be able to just barely squeeze it through that hole. There we go. Haha! Success. Here's what I'm dealing with the wiring back here. It's kind of a big, huge mess. Here's my power cable for the Xbox. Oh, I just popped the twist tie off of that. I don't know if this is going to reach or not, but anyway, this is what I'm dealing with back here. Alright, let's turn this puppy around here. As you can see, I've got my shelf here that I just, put stuff on. My Raspberry Pi sitting over here, my LCD controller right there. Haven't really done a whole heck of a lot since the last video. I've still been kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the control deck that I messed up. It's not really messed up, it's fine. It's still here. I still got the control deck. I haven't painted it, haven't done anything to it yet. Still kind of in a holding pattern. Alright, so now we got to get the Xbox in here. Sorry, it's a little dusty. Maybe I should clean it off first? Nah, who has time? Alright, let's see. So the connectors over there. And should I lay it flat like this? Or should I put it down here? I think I can stand it up. Yeah, I can stand it up here. Yeah, it's kind of a mess back here. Why does this brick have to be so gigantic? I just have to unplug this part right here. I don't have to unplug it from down there. I just take that off. I can get this brick here. Alright, so I had to go get one of these to hook into the Xbox. I got 1,000,001 of these things in the other room. Yeah, this should not be a problem. When are they going to invent wireless extension cables? I'm still waiting on that. Hey, that's interesting. I never noticed that the Xbox brick does not have a ground on it. It's kind of weird. Guess I don't care if it gets fried. That may be why they had so many red rings of death. This is not a permanent thing. It's just something I'm messing around with. Maybe clean off my Xbox. It looks like a dust bunny back here. And I think I'm going to have the internet, which I have 2 network cables here, so that won't be a problem. This is my HDMI cable, my fancy schmancy silver HDMI cable. Look at that beautifulness. Plug this into here, just like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole joystick assembly. That thing's a mess. Whew, let me go get that. All right, now let me show you how this is gonna hook into the Xbox. It's not pretty. Okay, first of all, put this out of the way here. First of all, I have to take this cable right here, which is like a 9-pin serial cable. Then I have to hook it into the XArcade. Take this right here, plug it in, bada bing, like that. It hooks in right here like this, in this cable right here. Then this here end goes into this little box thing here, which I take this, like that. Keep in mind, this is all the stuff that I got from the XArcade folks when I got this joystick originally, years ago. Kind of interesting. So then what we do is we take this guy, looks like got GameCube right here, another GameCube, PlayStation connector right there. So we'll hook that in here, I think, like that. Then this end here, obviously I can't plug that into the Xbox. So I've got this, then you plug this into it, and then now, after all of this, is what it takes to get it to connect to the Xbox 360. This is a nightmare. Why can't it just be a simple cable? Alright, now I gotta take out the original control deck here, which I've already long since disconnected from here. There we go. Voila! One removable control deck. Not as elegant as I would want, but at some point this is gonna be great once I figure all this out. I'll put this in here. Look at this. Look at this mess. Look at this long, messy cable here. This is ridiculous. But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, so let's drop this squid down in here in the depths of the arcade 1-up here. Put this right back over top. Get on there. That thing's heavy. Believe me, I about broke my foot on this thing the other day. Alright, let's pull this rat's nest down here. Well, I know there's a couple of USB ports here on the front of the Xbox, so I'm going to take the lazy man's way out and just plug them into the front. There we go. There we go. Got that one. Got this squid mess of a bunch of cables here. I almost forgot I have to plug the network cable back in. Bada bing. This is not a pretty mod. It's just a temporary thing. I'm just, just curious. Just want to see if this would work. Okay. Looks terrible. Yep, I'm always forgetting. I got to plug this back in for the power, and then I got to plug this back in. This is not as elegant as I would have hoped it would be. But I'll blow this place up. Ugh, I don't like the sound of that. But, swing right here. That's a little better, maybe. Okay, it's just my bad again. I'm always forgetting to plug this cables back in. Jeez. This thing has a tendency to come loose a lot, so I don't know if this is going to be a permanent solution for me. Just don't come loose. Alright, let's power up the old Xbox again here. Power it on. Come around to the side, see if it fires up. Oh, there we go. This is weird. We've got Xbox 360 on an arcade 1-up unit using an XArcade joystick. It's thinking. It's wondering why it's on a really low resolution monitor compared to the TV that it was on before. Okay, well, I didn't do any configuration with this, so does it work? Does it do anything? That kind of. Oh, it just did something. Just fired up something. There we go. On the back of the XArcade is this button right over here. Where is it? It's like a profiles button. This is kind of neat that it actually works. All right, so what game can I try?